branch of government blunted the reach of the 14th Amendment. In 1876, the Supreme Court announced its ruling in United States versus Cruikshank, the appeal of the three white men convicted of murdering African Americans guarding the courthouse in Colfax, Louisiana.
The decision, which is handed down in Cruikshank, is one of the most remarkably feeble-minded and disastrous decisions that a United States Supreme Court has ever handed down. And the reasoning ran like this. The 14th Amendment was only intended to restrain states from depriving U.S. citizens of the privileges and immunities that they're supposed to enjoy. But what went on in the Colfax Massacre, first of all, was not a state action. It was not the state of Louisiana. But this was, in fact, merely individuals.
It was a local crime. Private violence is the business of the states. And if they are not taking care of it, that's just too bad.
Mobs of whites decide to kill you. Have you been denied your right? Well, the Supreme Court decided that you've not been denied your right if you were murdered, as long as it's just private individuals, whether individually or collectively, that are interfering with your rights. That's not a federal case.
While the Cruikshank decision didn't close the door on possible future prosecutions, it narrowed the pathways for enforcing the 14th Amendment.
Little stood between the redeemers and their ultimate goal, which was terrorize African Americans so completely that across the South, hundreds of thousands who had been registered and had been politically active would be reduced to a few hundreds in many of the jurisdictions that they once actually dominated.